So I am in the forest where, yeah, I thought I'd do a video here because it's pretty beautiful, isn't it? And the river's just over there, and it's one of my favourite spots at the moment. So today I wanted to talk about perfectionism, and this is something that it's a phenomenon in itself, but this is something that HSPs really adopt as a coping mechanism. And so I wanted to talk about it, and I wanted to talk about my own personal experience of it as well. So when I was growing up, I felt very unsafe, and when I got to school, it was like there was nowhere safe to be, and there were all these bright lights, and I don't even remember this. I don't remember this at all. But my body tells me that, I was just so utterly overwhelmed, and I felt like I had nowhere safe to go. And the mechanism that I adopted was to try and control things in order for me to feel safe. And it was also to try and control how other people would perceive me. Now, I got diagnosed. I'm dyslexic and dyspraxic, and I've got ADD, and that just makes me different. And on top of that, I'm extremely sensitive, and I'm also an extreme sensation seeker. So it's quite an unusual combination. And to put it mildly, I felt different, and I really felt ashamed of who I was growing up. With regard to my the sensitivity in particular, well, not in particular, just one of the things, I didn't feel that there wasn't any positive role models, let's put it that way. And so, it just didn't feel safe to be sensitive or to even feel. And I would try desperately to try and control, and I put filters on myself. And this is when I was. This is a developed mechanism, right? So, but it started very, very early, and I would put filters on what I would say, on my mannerisms. It was particularly about what I would say, because I would try and desperately control how other people would perceive me. I didn't ever want to look stupid or I don't know. I was just so desperate to try and control everything. And of course, it was a mechanism to try and stop the pain coming in. But unfortunately, with this mechanism, it also stopped anything good coming in. And this has been a profound mechanism that is profoundly affected my entire life. It's not, I'm a perfectionist. I took it to an extreme, and it's affected my relationships, my personal relationships, everything basically. And I think I'm finding it very difficult now with this journey to not talk about the the high sensation seeking and the highly sensitive trait individually, because obviously it's all kind of they're all they're all deeply connected, which of course I knew, but it's I'm finding it difficult to not now bring in this the impact with the high sensation seeking, because the thing is because we're high sensation seekers, we are also putting ourselves out there. So there's this double bind that's happening where I've literally gagged myself. I'm a fucking speaker and I gagged myself. I put so many filters on to stop this natural expression coming forth because I was so scared of other people thinking that I was an idiot or with this, that and the other. And then but I'm also a leader and a rebel, and so it's just like it's a pressure cooker of just feeling so fucking frustrated. And so again, it's like this perfectionism to an extreme. And why do people who are highly sensitive, or why are they predisposed or prone to perfectionism? Because we feel so incredibly deeply, and it's a way of trying to shield criticism. But like I say, from my own personal experience, it's also shielding the good stuff, right? So I spent a huge part of my life feeling so incredibly lonely, and feeling that I had to, isolated, so isolated. And I can only say, and I'd love to speak to people who are highly sensitive but don't have the HSS. But my conclusion is that because we have this high sensation seeking, and I have that in abundance too, I'm putting myself out there more. So it's like everything is just more and more intensified. I'm going to feel more because I'm putting myself out there more, and because of all the reflections that I'm getting. If I'm out of alignment, everything's intensified. So yeah. I've read lots of articles about perfectionism, and they give you kind of like pointers as to how to kind of manage it. And I'm not into managing a syndrome or whatever you want to call it. I'm up for getting to the absolute root cause of it. Through this journey, I have me integrating and reframing and owning my sensitivity, I have naturally become less bound by perfectionism. I can think of a 10. I could stop this video right now because I don't think it's good enough, and I'm not going to do it. You know, I'm sort of in my head, and I should have warmed up more, and there are people walking behind me, and I've got PMT, and I just want to fucking scream, and yeah, but I'm not going to press stop. I am not going to do it, because it's just about getting it out there, and I'm so sick and tired of filtering myself. And I'm saying that, and I'm getting hot with, like, literally I'm bound I'm taking this off because I just can't live like this anymore. I can't live with these fucking filters anymore. And this perfectionism is crippling. It's totally and utterly debilitating, and we are the losers. And I'm not into giving advice. That's just a load of crap as well. I can only speak about my own personal experience, and as I said, I feel naturally and organically, I feel literally like the shackles are coming off, because I am standing and owning my sensitivity. I am standing and owning my profound gifts. I am standing and I'm owning the fact that I've been given all these incredible traits, because I'm here to make a really unusual and incredible impact in the world. So yeah, of course there are techniques, and I can talk to myself with compassion and this, that, and the other, and I do that, and also it is about owning my gifts and owning my self-expression. And so, yeah, perfectionism, it is so fucking overrated. I don't even know if anyone rates it, but yeah, it's been a prison, a self-inflicted prison, and I am watching literally the walls come down. So I wish, if anything, I wish that this helps anyone out there to identify what those walls are that you've created around yourself. And yeah, I'm here if you ever want to reach out and tell me your process. Bye for now.